Are you thinking about moving to San Diego and buying a house here? Do not buy a house in San Diego without watching this video first. In fact, you might want to hit the pause button for just a second. Don't pause the video, but you know what I mean. Some of the homes and surrounding issues are different in San Diego than in other cities and states. If you're moving to San Diego, you need to know this stuff before you buy a house, so stay tuned.
Alright, so what is up everyone? If you're new here, I'm going to be your man, Wesley Guest, and I make videos all about living in San Diego. So if you like what you see, subscribe, because there is a very good chance I'm going to be making something, or I have already, about something you are interested in.
And if you want to buy or sell real estate here in San Diego, reach out, because I'm a full-time real estate agent and I've helped hundreds of people buy and sell real estate throughout the entire San Diego County, so there's a good chance I can help you. Alrighty, so let's get started. Topic number one isn't going to be the most exciting topic right off the bat, but it's important. Let's talk about property tax. Property tax in San Diego can be equally confusing, as I would say borderline deceiving at times.
Wonderful.
Great.
You know how, like, let's say you're looking at properties on Zillow, maybe you're using Redfin. If you scroll down or look to the side, usually you'll see something that says public tax or tax history amount. So usually you see a tax figure, it's usually listed as the annual figure, and you can easily get a nice long history, or the property tax history. All right, so here's the important part. That figure you're looking at on screen, that's actually going to change when you buy that property. Under California state law, Prop 13, real property is reassessed only, and this is super important when you buy a home or condo, when a change in ownership occurs.
Is this true? Yes, it's true.
Except for these two occasions, property assessments cannot be increased by more than 2% annually, or on an annual basis. The property tax rate is 1%, and plus any like bonds, fees, or special charges. In San Diego, this amounts to roughly or about 1.25%, give or take. Long story short, make sure you know that the property tax number you're seeing on your dream home on that screen, whether it be your phone or computer, it's going to change. Topic number two is a big one, especially due to recent events. It's going to be the location of your home and wildfires. Actually, any natural disaster or element would apply here, but let's use wildfires since they are getting so much widespread attention right now in press. When you buy a home, besides the fact you can die in a wildfire, which is pretty bad, wildfires can pose a major risk to your home.
Hey, Chris, you think it's safe to drink from a fire hose?
Why not, Dad? It's just water.
All right, well, turn it on. I'm very thirsty.
So here's the issue or the problem. Wildfires are not going away. In fact, many believe the problem is actually going to get worse. Well, guess what? So do some of the major homeowners insurance carriers. They are now denying or even dropping customers living in high or severe wildfire zones. If you find a carrier, your insurance premiums can be significantly higher because you are in a more hazardous zone. Make sure to keep this in mind as you search for your new home. Are you living in a severe wildfire zone? I have a link below that you can check, that you can use to check. If you are considering a home built in or before the 70s, pretty much, this issue comes up all the time. Most likely, your sewer lines are connected using clay or cast iron pipes. This type of piping was extremely popular to use during the 1900s up to, like I said, the 70s. So problem is, many of them have exceeded their 50 to 60 year expected functional lifetime and are now starting to corrode, deteriorate, they're attracting roots, they're broken. At the very least, it's probably a good idea to have a plumber or a specialized home inspector check out the condition of the pipes with a scope or camera. Alrighty, have y'all seen homes that are right under those gigantic metal power poles? The ones that make that loud buzzing sound. Even better, power lines can be located, and this is common in Southern California, a lot of power lines are located underground, and you don't see or hear a thing. That doesn't mean there isn't reason for concern. I'm talking about EMFs, or electric and magnetic fields. So here's the thing. So brokers like myself are not qualified to explain the potential risks associated with EMFs, if any. but it is generally believed that public concern with EMFs is probably legitimate.
Going through a home inspection one time with a client, and the home he was buying was really close to one of those poles, and the home inspector tested the safety levels. I want to say radioactivity, but that sounds bad. But anyway, the levels were elevated, so they were considered in the safe zone. But the home inspector quickly followed that up with, if it was me, I wouldn't be living here.
All right, so this next one is a super easy one to avoid, but I see it missed or skipped over all the time. Pay attention to all the local San Diego disclosures specific to different communities and neighborhoods. There's a booklet or guide out there. Your realtor is going to know this as the LAD form or booklet, so local area disclosure, and it's a big one. So some of the active issues that are contained in this guide or booklet as disclosures are going to be, San Diego has a toxic waste dump that poisons soil and a lot of the nearby wells in part of Escondido. How about Fairbanks Ranch in Rancho Santa Fe? Do you know that a lot of the lots there and the homes have improperly compacted soil? The houses have literally sunk or moved in some cases. And I'm talking about, like, these are the crazy, like, mansion type properties. Or how about the communities where they're still finding to this day unexploded military ordnance? San Diego is a military town, and it makes sense, right? A lot of this information you can find, it's all part of your purchase as it comes over in this little nice PDF booklet. Don't skip this, it's super important. I'm gonna have a link below actually in the comments for this. You can check it out yourself. Alrighty, so those are gonna be a few things that I think you should keep in mind if you're thinking about moving to San Diego and buying a home. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button if you found this content useful or entertaining. Publishing videos at least once a week, trying to get up to doing maybe 2 or a little bit more, so I'm working on it. If you're looking for your next video, check this one out. I think you're gonna like it. Have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one.